What up, homeboys? Happy Saturday. We're going to keep the fun rolling
guys.
this week. We got 4th of July next weekend.
That's right.
But you know what? Party's already started. The party never stopped over here at Homeboy. What the fuck is that? What is that,
bro,
like?
we just, you know what I'm saying?
You got the speaker going.
Yep, it's 420, guys.
What's this for?
Yo, guys, it's 420. I was gonna ask you guys a quick question. Did you guys buy the dip?
Yo, buy the dip.
Did you guys?
Yeah, Homeboi Flicks, Chillin. Yeah, we got God Hates Beat cooking with it. Got the homie Devin on the track, you heard? Y'all buy the dip? Yeah, I think Sir Peter's about to rock at this shit. Dummy, 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 get that funny money, huh? Going hard, stupid off that dummy money, yeah. Dummy influencer, rugged funny, yeah. Now his girl twisted wants that dummy money. Crypto riding obstacles, dummy is the factual. Draining spine fluid from my tentacles. Only fan real, stacking dummy money meals. Sir Peter keeps it real, making billion-dollar deals. Worldwide, grabbing nations, digging minds, overtaking, making memes, ball token 29th, elevating, changing lives, choose your dream. God hates crew, growing weed, crypto high, dummy vibes, diamond hands till I die, yeah. Dummy, 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 did you sell your dummy? Looking like a bitch in Telegram, calling on your mommy. Smoking mids, buying alpha with your grandma's alimony. Posted up, lamb's breath, blunted with the Devin homie.
Dummy, dummy, really do you really spend it, dummy? 70,000 money, bring the dummy money. OG money, I know you get the dummy money. Homeboi Flicks, you know you have the dummy money. Dummy, 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 dummy money.
Boom, boom, did you buy the dip? Staring at your pubes while you shaving on your head. Macking on the Pop-Tart, smoking green, driving floss. Blunt passing Bart Simpson, getting money tossed. 1000X, make you horny with your eyes crossed. Gary Gessler got some dummy by the Black Rock. Gotta hate crew, 0 fees, or them real
She
G's.
girl left here cause you know she get the real cheese. She said never cause she don't really feel please. She spend the dummy money, man, she feel the real please. Dummy, 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 dummy money.
Yeah, that's right. Only Chillin, Devin, motherfucking God Hates Beat cook this shit, bro. Sir Peters is taking us to the moon. See ya.
Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you just retarded?
Yeah.
Playing it again. We're going to double.
Mad love to you guys, man. That was just a new track. Just dropped out, man. Did you buy the dip? Dummy coin, man. Got to do it for the Sir Peters and the God Hates crew. Just wanted to throw that out there. Shout outs to Devin. Shout outs to God Hates Beat for making the beat, and Verse, man, for master and mix. So
I love you guys.
Collaborative process, 100%.
What episode are we on? 130. Wow.
Oh
yeah.
130, guys.
I love you guys for being in here with us every step of the way.
Yeah.
You guys have been supporting us.
Seriously, man. Such a blessing.
Who do we got in the wing tonight? We got family here
fucking
tonight.
dope ass
We
guests,
got
bro.
family
We got
here
the
tonight.
family in the
This is a
motherfucking house.
reunion of
Yep.
sorts.
Yeah.
So I
Let's
think
go
that
ahead.
song
Let's
let's bring him in. That
yeah.
song
Let's
gets
go ahead.
played
Let's
out.
bring in the
do it.
homie right here. This is the one and the only motherfucking Creasy.
Yo! What up, Creasy? How you doing, brother?
What's up? How you doing, guys?
Doing good, brother. Like that hat, man. Look at that.
Snazzy, bro. Chicago Bulls.
Getting that air. There you go. All right.
Beautiful.
No
Beautiful.
air. I love it. Same here.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
How you been?
What's up, baby? Huh?
How you been?
Brother, I've been great, man. Yeah. I've been so busy and just, dummy flossing, riding the whip.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff, man. Yeah.
Dude, I've been seeing it, dude, in the spaces, bro. You be flossing, you be building, bro. Because last time we talked, man, you've just been cooking, bro. Seriously. Like, there's
it's
a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's been like 6 months since I was on you guys' show.
What's that, 6 months?
And I don't think I had even like minted anything yet. I don't even think I had like put out any art really. I just had the website up and like I was getting ready to start, putting myself out there and everything. And then like, woo, 6 months, man. 6 months in this space is like a lifetime.
Hell yeah.
I think last time, it was an art show. You were just showing us all your work, and you had all these things coming up, and now we have you back, brother. You've come so far, my man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of alpha to spit at everybody today. We got the family in the house. So.
But wait. I think we know the real secret. And I hate to say this, blazing it up gave it away. Bro, how did you know that, blazing it up? Did you know that Creasy is actually a marijuana grower? He's growing Homeboi Flicks weed. You didn't know that? Because he just made a comment. He goes, bro, looks like he's sitting in a grow room.
This is my lab, man.
It's the lab, bro. Yeah.
This is my lab.
Yeah. No, on some real shit though, bro. No, I cannot wait to tell us, man, all the stuff. I know you've told us, but man, I love to just tell everybody, man, what you've been doing, bro. Excuse me, what you've been doing, bro, please.
Whoa, careful.
I'm okay.
No, right, I'm down, man. Last time I was on the show, I really just kind of told my story a little bit.
Yeah.
And that was kind of it. I was like, wasn't sure which direction I was going to go in or anything like that. But okay, so I'll give like a brief synopsis of since then. Since then, okay, I minted out a small collection of little AI images that I did, some paint splashes. That did pretty good. That did well enough so that I minted out another few pieces on Foundation. And those have done pretty well. I've actually sold a few of those already.
Nice.
So yeah, they were at a higher price point too. Like I minted the little collection on OpenSea for like 0.01.
Wow.
And there was a little 35 piece collection. I think the majority of them were bought out, and I kind of gave the rest away to people who kind of supported me and everything during that time. Because that was back when, that drama happened with my mom and stuff. So,
Right.
I was kind of like, well, I don't know, man. Like we'll find out. But during that time, Blue to Black reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to collab with him and submit some art for his collection When Art Has a Voice, right? And he kind of sold me on it, with the whole, like we're doing this for humanity. We're, like blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. You sold me. Let's go. I'll submit some art. So I submitted some art to him. Unbeknownst to me, I was going to end up being the project developer on that project as well. So like, that's kind of a funny story on its own. He was going to mint on Centaurus.io, right? Wow. And like, I know a little bit about programming. I know how to read data and code and stuff, JavaScript, Python, a few other languages. And I've even done some like small stuff on my phone, just kind of securing my own little devices and stuff like that, but nothing major. And he was like gonna mint on Centaurus.io, but Centaurus.io wasn't ready, and they're still not ready. So like we were thinking, Object, thinking about putting it out on Tezos, and this is like a huge collection. This is like a collection of like 67 artworks from artists all over the globe. So there's a lot of responsibility to make sure that this thing got minted out, got all the contracts got deployed, and the website up, like all the little steps, like checking off the checklist basically to make sure this thing goes off without a hitch. And we were looking at Hedera, and I was like, bro, why don't I get on Third Web and you and I just do it like, because it was like May 19th. That was like the party day that we were supposed to have all the giveaways ready. So the week before, I'm like, dude, I jumped on Third Web. I taught myself how to use Third Web, like everything on Third Web. And I said, bro, look, we're minting this week. We're getting the giveaways done.
Wow.
And so yeah, man. So, you know, I just kind of went and did that. And he's like, you know, he's like, I need you to do all the contracts. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then turned into the website. And then I'm like, well, I'll just like be the developer of the project, and you can do what you do best, and that's make connections and build relationships and all that kind of stuff. And I can be back here in the lab, the lab, and just get everything done, man. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah.
that's
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 like,
the alpha.
you know, Jeff's out there making the connections. I'm in the lab,
Yep.
you know, getting the graphics done.
Yep.
And we come together to write.
Yep.
You know, it's a smooth sailing operation. Yeah, we had Blue to Black on a couple episodes ago, right?
Yeah, we did.
Sick.
Yeah, it was
Awesome
really
guy.
sick. Actually, in fact, it's really ironic because as of last Saturday we had him on, so it's like this Saturday we have you on.
Yep.
So it's cool how
It was
you
meant
know,
to be.
yeah, it's a nice little
Hell yeah.
nice little connection there. So it's sick, man. I mean, it's really cool to see someone like yourself, bro. Honestly, like what you've accomplished in Web3, it just shows everybody like you do the right research, you read, you properly understand things, you find your skill set like you did, bro. Like you had that plan, and look at what you're executing. Now all of a sudden, like you said it, you want to be full time in Web3, and look, you're Web3, you're full time in Web3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Seriously, bro. Seriously, no bullshit. Like that's really like, and most people when they enter the space, they go, God, how do these people do that? And you know,
Right.
how do they, who do they talk to? And man, you just deserve it, bro. All together, bro. I see you hustling, grinding so much. Like I remember how you started out, and like I remember we me and Luke, we gave you money for create us like that awesome ass mask that we're gonna use, and like like there's just shit you do, bro, that's fucking amazing, bro. And I remember some of the art you made us recently, like all that shit you make is just very unique, bro. It's just different. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, we gotta show that. Show that
yeah.
the home. Oh, what's up, Tracy?
Pull it up.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know Creasy. Y'all know the love is in the house.
The homies in
Blazing
the house.
up. Blazing's been on a roll lately.
Yeah, dude. Blazing Up's like a freaking big time boss for them.
Oh yeah.
That's mad love. I was gonna see. Let me pull.
We're gonna.
I gotta go to Twitter and go to the.
We're gonna bring up some artwork here, right? See what we can find.
I just want to give a special shout out too, but like Chris Vaughn, like being in his like community and part of his project, DeFi Elitism, like that's where I took like the modules like for Solidity contracts and stuff, so I could kind of get an idea of what those looked like, and it kind of gave me that confidence that I needed to like want to do my own contracts and
like hello.
I mean,
Come on.
How do you do that, bro?
Come on, we gotta like give this a moment here. I'm just gonna let it sit.
Yeah.
Because this is the kind of shit where you have to really appreciate the layers. You could tell there's layers on this piece. If you look at it really, really closely, it's so detailed.
Yeah. So what was the inspiration?
I've got my own Mid-Journey style, man. Like that's not a hand-drawn piece, but that's what like my hand-drawn piece would have looked like. You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely got my own style of Mid-Journey, and I don't really see it replicated out here in the space at all from anybody else. So
I've never seen that
I'm
except for
pretty
you.
proud of that.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that one?
Look at this.
Oh wow. Oh. Woo. Is that you, Creasy?
Ha!
Right?
Whoop.
Kind of look like.
Oh, if you're like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Rasta. That's my Rasta alter ego.
Wow. That's badass, man. Look at that shit. It's just like
that's actually inspired. Like all of these pieces right here were inspired by that track that you guys like just rocked at the beginning of this show.
Did you buy the dip?
When Homeboi came to me, buy the dip. When Homeboi came to me with that track, I was like, bro, I got to make you some images. This is
You're
just what
just
the
fire.
inspiration is like. You know, like
You were there.
that's what that's all about.
No, I was just saying, don't give me credit for that track. That was all him. That was all him. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Look,
He's there, but I tell Luke
I'm
he's
just
there.
honored to know
He's
him.
with.
Get to sit next to him.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm honored for this motherfucker.
Hey, brother. Mad love.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
What
Look,
else? What else you got?
Look at
Oh,
this.
you got. Oh, who is that? Is that Chris Vaughn?
it's just no.
kind of looks like
No,
it.
I'm asking. Is the character?
But I mean,
supposed
that
to
could
Chris
be.
Vaughn? He
That
kinda
could
looks like
be.
him.
That could be.
Yeah, it's got some resemblance there a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Right.
Oh, that's Chris calling.
No, that's yes, man.
He's like, hell no.
Business shit. Sorry, man. No, So no, dude, this is fucking. That does look like Chris Vaughn. Yeah.
A little tribal gremlin.
Yeah, it's like a cartoon. But like I said, bro, these drawings are just not drawings. Excuse me. The art is just
art,
like
yeah.
it's
What-
AI.
What did you say you were using to make these?
AI.
AI.
I use Midjourney to make those.
Okay. AI.
Yeah, so I've got my own special little list of prompts, and like I can kind of produce any kind of style that I want now. Like basically, you know, that's the dummy style I'm calling it. You know, so
Fire, bro.
Wouldn't you
definitely.
want that, like, on a wall in the office?
Yeah.
Like that. That is sick.
Yeah, bro. Like your art is just tells a story, man. Like it's really fire. Like I don't know, I feel it. Wow.
I did do a hand drawn piece. I tweeted it out earlier today. That was like the last hand drawn piece I did. It was just a little like comic illustration of
Get to that.
of this woman. I love that one. Yeah, that's my favorite one with the shadows and everything.
Bro, like as a t-shirt, that is so fucking lit. Like people would just literally just be like, how did you get that? Like, yeah, you need like I put like a blunt in his mouth and then like, you know, put our logo over it and shit. Like fucking I just love that shit, bro. Fuck with that
It's
shit.
a Creasy piece. That's what it is.
It'd be, and then I would have Creasy Bear images. It'd be a Homeboi Flicks Creasy Bear image shirt. Oh,
I like it. I like it.
that'd be so sick. Have your deal and have our deal. That would be sick on the shirt.
I'd
with
want to
the
make it. I'd want to make it
little collaborative.
I'd want to
That'd
make
be
it like a
sick.
GIF, but have the glasses be like some psychedelic, like, you know.
Wait, Luke, did you just call it GIF? You didn't want to say it wrong, did you?
What's that?
Did you just call it a GIF?
GIF? Did I misuse the term?
No, I don't know. I was thinking you called it a GIF because you didn't want to like say it wrong. Because I always say it wrong. Is it GIF or GIF? I don't know.
Oh, I say GIF. It's like I always say PDF. I don't say proof. You know?
Right.
GIF.
I got you.
PDF. No, it's sick. It got like it kind of like got the little pixelations in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Fucking fire, bro. You said that though you had a post, right?
Yeah, let's see that one.
Yeah, it was one I tweeted out today. It was like a hand drawn piece, just a little illustration.
This one, right?
No, we see that one. We saw that one before.
No, underneath that, there's like right underneath that. There it is.
Oh,
You drew that?
Yeah. Yeah, I finished that today. It's just something I've been doing.
Beautiful, man. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. What's her name?
How did you get the inspiration from that? You just drew that?
Yeah, it was just something in my head. I just kind of started with the face. I started with the eyes, and then I drew a mouth, and then I just kind of like. I like drawing hair. I like to draw women's hair because it reminds me of like doing flames. Because you see like how all the little shadows look like flickers, you know.
Hey, what do you know her name
funny.
yet? Give her a name.
No, I haven't named her yet. She's nameless right now. She's nameless.
That's fire, dude.
Donnie said he wanted to hold that last one. Which one was that, Donnie? You can hold it.
The one with the
Oh,
light.
he liked that sunglass one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donnie. You
Yeah.
can, as long as you're okay with us making it a shirt, Donnie, we'll make you one. We'll give you one. How about that?
Wow.
That'd be sick. So that way, Donnie.
You know, I got mad love for the homies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Got to do it. That'd be sick. But yeah, man, it's
I love that. That's sick.
yeah, you got some dope art, bro. Honestly.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
Working hard on it.
Yeah.
Working hard on it, man.
Shows, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's cool to see that create. And I remember, dude, the bulls. That was a cool drawing that you were doing. Those bulls. Remember? The bull.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the bull drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never seen that. Like the way he drew
The
it.
goats. The goats.
That's a goat, not a bull.
Oh, goat. Is that what it is? My
It's
bad.
The goats. Yeah, the goats.
Looks like a bull. I've seen a bull. I've seen both. For some reason, it like made me think of.
Yo, we got Gypsy in the house. What's
Yeah,
up?
you're good, Gypsy. Mad love to you. Thanks for even showing up.
Hell
Mad
yeah.
vibing with us.
I heard the conversation. You guys
Yeah,
were
yeah.
self-driving cars yesterday.
Oh,
on
it was
the
just
space.
it was just like really.
No, I
crazy.
agreed with you. I agreed.
It's
I
gonna
agreed,
take
no, I
time.
agreed with
It's
both
gonna
of
take
you.
time, though. It's gonna
Yeah.
take time. It's not gonna be a flick of a switch.
But
But
you got to think about it this
if
way.
you're wearing these all the time,
yeah,
it's gonna get to a point where people are gonna not want to drive. They're gonna like just be cool with like basically selfless
I
driving.
just wanted to throw my 2 cents in on that. I know it's a day late, but in a way, we're already robots when we drive because we don't use our
True.
own navigational skills anymore. We are always looking at phones or tabs or whatever it is that has the Garmin or whatever it is that's telling us where to go. So yeah, the next step is just get the humans out and let the car drive itself. But you're right. You know, it's a little trippy to think like just having a car drive you by itself because you wonder like what if the government takes over and starts just sending everybody to like who knows where they could send us if they had us all in cars that they're controlling. Like imagine that.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
But look at it this way. I get it, but at the same time, the fact is that we already are trusting technology.
No, you're right.
So it's like
100%.
we are already like pretty soon
That's
when
why
we
do
get
navigation.
these,
Yeah.
oh, that's it. They're basically, it looks like everyone's around our faces. And then pretty soon everyone's going to get we're going to get plugged in, we're going to be starting to wear these things. Now, look, I'm not going to lie. When I saw the video on this shit, imagine, right? Like you're working, right? And let's just say you have a keyboard, but then all of a sudden it turns into a music studio or him and I, like a big editing bay, like a big ass screen and a big ass area. And we can virtually touch things like.
But is it really there or is it all just in your?
It's in the glasses.
But it exists as a digital entity.
It's like an AR thing, like in your own world.
Yeah. No.
Okay, question. How far away do you actually think that we are away from the being like everybody in the metaverse, like virtual reality, like going to spatial, like all that kind of stuff? Like how far away do you think we are from that?
I think we're really going to start to see it integrate in the next 5 years. It's always been in 5-year cycles.
5 years.
I've seen it because there was Web 1 lasted the longest, but then Web 2 in the late 2000s, and then Web 3 now. So maybe 5. The technology is going to evolve faster than whatever the culture wants to call what era of internet we're in right now. The technology is going to move way faster than that. Well, I think 5 years.
So this is just my opinion here too. That could be true too. But here's what I think too. Next year, right? They're gonna release the Apple glasses to the public next year because right now they're plugging all of these different technologies, all these cool things about the software and the virtual metaverse and all that. So next year, 2024, they are going to start, it's going to be a trend. There's going to be a trend coming out where everybody's going to start wearing these, and they're going to be like the phone and the computers. They're going to want to ditch, because now I can wear this. I can get in a room with Creasy. If Luke is out, like, for example, you know, like if Luke and I, like Luke is a little further away from me, but then we're wearing the glasses. He's literally right there. He's like right in front of me. I can stare right at him and look at him.
That's the easy part.
And that to me is like,
that's why I think in 5 years we'll be at that, maybe less.
No, I think next year we can do that.
Maybe less.
So I think I would say give it like, I would say 3 years, 3.5 years, we will be like fully into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like fully, and I could be wrong. You know, it's just predicting
That's
air.
if we don't destroy each other before that point out here in the real world, because, you know, like I drive Uber part-time, I admit, and I see so much like anger and people just yelling at each other out there on the streets. Maybe it's just LA, I don't know. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, some things that people say to each other in public is just like, and I know there's people who try to bring that into the Web3 space too, unfortunately, but I think the good soul of most people is going to win out in this space, and that's what we need before we start integrating into what you're talking about, the metaverse, the Web3. Well, it's probably going to be called Web4 by that point, when we're actually, like you said, sitting with each other in a digital world. Yeah, I said 5 years, and that's being, but I think it could be sooner. Yeah.
Because it's just.
What do you think, Creasy?
Yeah, what do you think, Creasy?
Okay, well, here's my opinion on it, right? And I know opinion are like assholes. Everybody has one. Okay, so I'm not a gamer, right? Like I've never really been a gamer. So I spend 5 minutes in spatial, and I'm bored out of my fucking like wazoo, man. Like I get so bored so fast in that environment that I really want to just put it down and move on to something else that's real life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. Like, do you have to be a gamer to really get into it? Or like, because like it for me, it just like I could care less if I'm in the metaverse or not, man, because I'd rather be right here doing something like real here, like some actual work or something like, you know what I mean? Like maybe building metaverses is more like my cup of tea than being in one. You know what I mean? Like being in one and building one are like two different things for me. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I think we're getting the metaverse confused with reality, and to be honest with you, the metaverse is our reality. So let me ask you something, Creasy. Let me spin it for you. Let's just say that you're wearing the glasses, right? And all of a sudden, you are working on a development, right, with another team, and then you're sitting. The person literally comes inside of your lab, and you're able to talk with the person and sit with them and talk about doing business. Now you are applying those glasses. That's called AR. That is, I feel like that is the direction we
AR or AI?
But you know, I'm talking about
alternate reality.
Not, but like what
Augmented.
Augmented
reality.
Excuse me. Yeah, my bad. Augmented reality, because what you're doing is you're mixing that digital within your reality. Because you're right. In other words, I'm not talking about games at all. Fuck games. I'm not talking about it for a second.
No, you're talking about just, and I think you were talking about just hanging out. What people need, for people like us to want to hang out in that kind of metaverse, we need something proprietary.
I need something to do. Yeah, there has to be some kind of activity.
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna lose me so fast with it, because I'm just gonna get bored and I'm gonna not even want to go there.
I think that's why video games got such a bad rap, because they've basically been invented as people just think you're just sitting there staring, you know, like a mouse at a food pellet, you know. You're just like taking it, and you're not doing anything proprietary. Right. Now we're at the point where you can actually do something constructive. And the first part there, Web3 gaming is gonna help the economy, because it's gonna allow third world kids to be able to make money playing video games just like kids do in America and all over the world. And the point is like, it's just going to be more than that. It's not going to be about the games. Like you said, yeah, if it's just about games for, you know, adults, you know, we're artists. We want to have something to do. We want to have some place to go
Right.
let it out. And yeah, like Jeff said, if we can exist in that world, yeah, we could do it here on the table and draw it. And, you know, I think the whole open a laptop and do your work that way, that's going to go.
And the phone.
And the phone
Mm.
is going to go.
Yeah.
Those
that-
are just tools.
Next year, dude.
When we can actually augment it and
Yeah,
get in there.
that's what I
and do it,
mean.
and that's why you're saying, like, yeah, I want something to do. Right now, you're opening a laptop and you're going to spatial. Oh, hey, another avatar. Oh, hey, what's up? Nothing? Okay, see ya.
It's fucking boring, bro.
It
I'm
is
talking
boring.
about imagine, brother. Imagine this, Creasy. You're walking outside. You're going to events. You're getting data. Like you're using your everyday business, your trades, your art, what you do every day. You're implementing it with these glasses. Eventually, that is what people are gonna say. Well, why would I need a phone? Why would I need a computer? And then that technology is going to become cheaper for everybody, where they'll have that ability to put on this headgear and have that
Right.
ability to communicate.
Look at this. How about this? Remember Bob Ross? Creasy, training with Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Imagine
Oh yeah.
if he was around today and he was actually integrating what he does into the Web3 and the augmented reality technology, we wouldn't be watching him on TV. We'd be in the metaverse with him watching him think.
Yeah.
And you could do that. Like, you'd be like, watch me do one, guys. And you got like your, 20, 30,000 people who might just want to sit there and watch. And that's the other thing. In the real world, there's crowded spaces, there's fire hats.
Right.
All just get in there in one place. In the Web3 and the augmented reality, it can be unlimited people. Unlimited.
No fire hazards there, huh, Luke?
Creasy, imagine this, brother. Imagine this. Like, we're always used to getting TVs and stuff. We won't need to anymore. Literally, you could be in an apartment. You could just sit there. All of a sudden, you have a gigantic movie screen in your apartment because literally these glasses are enhancing your lifestyle of what you do already. See, people are going to start thinking differently. They're going to, when they see this come out and they can start living their life by seeing stuff and just like touching it, like virtual, that's taking it. It's literally taking this and computer out, because if you can implement it, like you just said, if you're able to make a living using that as your everyday thing, that's why I believe that self-driving is around the corner, because people are going to be like, well, I don't really need my cell phone anymore. I use this. So I'd rather have a car drive me. They can do their thing, work on what they're trying to work on. That's how humans, I feel like we're going to eventually start transferring into that evolution, where people are either going to get it or they're going to eventually kind of fade out on it, because they're just not going to want to adjust to how the world's going to start changing. Because when I saw those glasses and I saw the video, basically they are completely revamping the whole lifestyle. Think about what I'm saying. It's like people are like, I want a big music studio to make music. Put on these headgear, have a tiny little keyboard. Now you have all these other tools. Now you literally have a music producer.
You don't have to go to a studio.
You don't have to go to a studio anymore. Oh man, I want to watch a big, football game at my buddy's mansion. Oh no, you literally put on these and you're literally like got a big ass movie screen in your apartment.
But it might not just be goggles anymore. It might just be contacts.
It might get to that point eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it'll get to that point.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, it's just you got to think of it like I agree with you. Like, it's not about, like, when it first came out, the metaverse and all that technology. Look at this, Creasy. My woman, right? When she goes to meetings at her realty business, she goes to the metaverse. You're required to learn that. You're required to come in as a fucking avatar and shit.
So what? They're just
Really?
facial or something?
I swear to God. Yep. And and you know what they're telling everybody to do? AI. They're trying to encourage people to use AI. Like, everything is changing. The way people do business, the way things are moving, like, they want you to go into these different worlds. So trust me when I say this, I'm calling it. Next year, when those glasses come out with all those crazy effects, people are going to be so curious about how are these people able to do it?
Yep.
Then pretty soon, people are going to be like, why am I having this now? Like,
Exactly.
if they're able to communicate, like, and they're there in front of them, like, better than a hologram, like it feels like me and Luke are here, right? If like Luke's not here or I'm not here, and like it feels like we're there with each other. That's
This
crazy.
is Apple, right?
Yeah, Apple.
Apple's leading the way. You remember when the iPhone came out?
On the iPhone, yeah.
Oh, I remember back in the late '90s when the internet was first starting, and he came out with that color see-through computer, the iMac, the first one.
Yeah,
And,
the one that you could change the color of the back.
oh, I nearly blew a load. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like that's when you know, like, okay, we're in a new era now.
Well,
We're in a new
Right.
era.
and you want to know something? Elon Musk, I got to give the man some credit here since he's running Twitter and shit. He literally
He's
is
having so much fun.
He's
with
coming
Twitter.
out
You
with
know
this.
He is.
This is what he came out with for Tesla. You know how in NFT projects you make monthly income, right? Well, he said now with Tesla, he's going to come out with cars where you go to work, it takes you to work, the car drives you to work, and then drops you off, and you decide when to have it come back, and it makes money for you.
Here's a question. I think Blazing Up asked a very good question. What if a cop's trying to pull you over? Like, who are cops pulling over now?
If it's a self-driving car,
You know what this is?
Well, that's a great
What
question.
this is? This technology, even the self-driving car, is going to take away any accountability. Because if it's AI, the people who designed it can say, well, we designed it to think for itself.
Right.
So we are not held accountable for what it does. And then if you're
It's
like,
not going to be to that level where they're
yeah,
letting
but
it
like,
all go on its
but then
own.
who do you hold accountable?
You hold the machine accountable,
But
right?
you can't hold
I'm
machines.
pretty sure they'll put something in there. If it sees blue lights to pull over, I'm pretty sure it'll
Especially if the
it'll
person
have that
for arrest or something, they'll figure out their ID,
programmed into it.
the self-driving. Because right now there's videos, literally, and my parents said it, like in Arizona, they're literally taking people around with like nobody in the car, driving them around to restaurants, and
That's crazy.
it's crazy to free.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you,
yeah. Oh no,
I'll tell you how old I am, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so like back in my day, I was having to drive around the county of San Diego, right?
Right.
And I had this beautiful thing called a Thomas guide. And in this Thomas guide, we have an address, that we would have to look up in the back of the Thomas guide, and it would give us like, okay, it would be like one of those graphs where it would be like D9, 53 or whatever, and you'd have to flip to this freaking thing. But you know what? I only had to go the address once because I knew how to get there from several different directions. You see them because we study the map. Like I knew like all San Diego, but within 3 months' time, I knew like all of San Diego like the back of my hand. There was nowhere I didn't know where to go. You know what I mean? So, and I did that in every city I ever worked in. Was I got these Thomas guides, but those days are long gone. So, it just takes me a lot longer to get. Like I'm old school, man. Like I know you can use Chat GPT to like, write code for you. I would rather, like learn this and then program on my own way more than I want some AI to do it for me just because I learn it that way. You know what I mean? I'm not going to learn it if I use AI to write code for me and then I copy and paste and put it into my coder app or whatever, you know what I mean? But if I learn it, if I'm reading it and I learn it and I'm using it, and I'm going to learn that shit and I'm going to be able to like check and see if that code that ChatGPT wrote was actually good or not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It takes me a while. I'm like super old school.
I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I'm the kind of the same way you in a sense. Because what I do is I use Bard for real estate. I got Diana using it. She's using ChatGPT, but also, I started talking to it like a fucking human being. One day I just was like, let me just even try to even see if it would even pick up anything. So I started to tell it, right? I started to ask it personal questions. I started to say, I'm just, what's a good area where these cash buyers are being able to get 75% of the ARV, off of the deal. It's almost like I was asking a buddy. Well, then the AI starts telling me designated areas, right? Well, all of a sudden I started targeting these areas. Well, now I'm in like starting to get offers, sending out offers, because the AI directed me to that area. Whereas like maybe it could have taken me like 45 minutes to an hour to find that information. This took like a minute. And I was able to start, like, I didn't think it was real. I'm like, there's no way. I was like, let me just try one area right now. All right. And then I started getting like actual opportunity, because I was like, Jesus, I mean, the AI is really that smart. You just have to, and I like what you said. You should, like, if you do what you do, like as in as a hustle, like same with me and Luke, with the filmmaking, with all the stuff that we do, like, yeah, we'll ask AI certain things, but it's like you still are in charge of your creative, masterpiece, But at the same, I think that I was telling Luke, I feel like the AI will at least be like an assistant, like not an assistant, but just really an extra thought for me and Luke to be like,
When I was out driving the other day, there were people from out of town, right? And we drove by the studios, and there's all the white writers out there.
oh, yeah.
Still protesting. And they asked, what's it about? The writers asked me, what's that about? And I said, well, there's salary, but there's also now, studios want to introduce AI into the writer's room. And they said, well, what does that mean? And I said, well, basically, like, the robots are doing the writing for you. Like, and I kind of joked and I said, but, Hollywood's been on autopilots and, the late 2000s. So, it's like, it could be any different. But I know we talked about this on, like, as artists, we all understand. We keep thinking to ourselves, and we ask, like, why don't these writers who are out there protesting to get back into the system basically just take what the skills that they have and go develop in Web3? They know how to write. They can hire, computer coders on, graphics and special effects people who I'm sure they know. And, just bring them into the space with them and just start creating something of their own, because it's going to get to that point. They're not going to have a choice, because the system, the way it is in any art form, the music products, like the music studios, movie studios, they're all going to collapse, because they're going to act like they're not, but they're going to start integrating into, look how fast they got into streaming. It feels like in just a few years, they took over streaming. Like, that's why you got Paramount streaming, NBC streaming. Now when they hear about that, they're going to try to get in there too, but they're going to try to make it theirs. And here in Web3 artists, we know they can't make it theirs. They're just going to be one of the millions. No one's going to give a fuck if you're Warner Brothers, Paramount, Universal. They don't give a fuck anymore. It's about the people behind it and what. So that's why it's like, I to get to the point, I wondered, like, why are these writers protesting AI when, like you said, they could just use it for their own advantage? Like, it's always, but I think it's about, what's the word? Writers, that when an artist creates something, they want to know that people know that it's theirs. Like, that's the important thing. Is like, this is my piece. AI doesn't take away from that. But you don't think so?
No,
it just depends on how it's used.
You see, like, I've seen people send me, like, they sent this one guy, he sent me like, oh, hey, I told AI kind of what I want as a rap song, right? And AI did write him a rap song, and I read it. And I'm not saying that if someone is talented and they rhyme those lyrics, that it wouldn't be in the club, right? But at the same time, I showed him the lyrics that what I wrote, for example, right? I'm like, AI can't do that, because it's like a real
AI can't write a story, but AI could feed you words.
But also too, it's not like, I'm trying to look for the word. It's not like the kind of shit that, what do you call it? It's very like, it's curated. It's a curated, just like how him and I, when we write scripts, or like when you draw, bro, it's like you can't replicate that kind of shit. Like, it just, that's the human power we have. Like, it's that ability. Even if the AI, like they'll try to study our rhymes, they'll copy what we say, but they can't come up with that.
No.
Right? Like, they couldn't come up with their
But then,
own.
like, think you're like, you're writing a rap, right? You get stuck on a word. You could say, hey, computer, what's the rhyme with new? What's the rhyme with new? What's on that rhyme with new? I could spit off word blue. do. You can like, no, yeah, that's it. I like that one. That's not taking away from your creativity.
No.
You just need that little extra, because yeah, you're always gonna have little blocks in your head where you're not gonna think of the word or the design you want right off the bat. That's where the experimental phase comes in. And I think AI could help that.
Is that? I was gonna
AI
ask.
could help.
I was gonna ask that, and I know Creasy as an artist, you probably have that too. It's like me and Luke when we write and stuff. We feel like when like me and Luke have like little mental blocks, the AI could kind of capture what me and Luke have been talking about, and then it's like me and Luke can kind of be like, yeah, but then we still are gonna come up with our own thing.
AI may not even
Right.
AI may not even present new ideas, but it might remind you of things. Like
That's it.
we're stuck
That's
on
what
the
I mean.
scene.
That's
and,
what I
and
mean.
say AI. Well,
I've done that. I've done that before, where like I wanted like I had a picture in my head, but I just couldn't get it onto the like screen of the iPad. With my hand, I just couldn't get what was in my head out through my hand. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put some prompts in and see if I can generate some ideas, so that how maybe I want this to look like. You know what I mean? So like I have done that before.
Oh, fire! So sick.
for sure.
Yeah. But,
Do you think it'll ever get to the point where you'll just be able to picture? You close your eyes and you picture an artwork in your brain, and these computers just go boom, and it's right there when you open your eyes. Like, how did you create?
I think if we're like Neuralink
designed it.
Yeah, I think the AI would have to be linked to our brains somehow to do that. But
Yeah, we're talking
I
about.
don't
I don't know.
we're far away from that either. I mean, I think it's just,
Right.
I think that's like 10 years maybe, or less. You just never know. I just think, look, I'm just saying, just kind of see where it goes next year when you see the glasses come out and see what kind of reaction we get and see how people start trying to think about transferring. At first, it might not hit, or maybe it might hit right away. I don't know. I'm just saying there's definitely going to be some type of trend with those glasses for sure. Because if you can,
that's going to say a lot about the next 5 years too when those glasses come
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Because when laptops became what they were and the iPhones came out, just right before Web 2 social media started. Because when people have
think about it,
have the technology in their
hands,
hands,
phones.
they have the technology in their hands, and they see where the internet's gone already. It exists everywhere. So now Web 2 is about establishing the identity.
Have it in the palm of your hand.
Have it in the palm of your hand. No, it's not even in the palm of your hand. It's right there. Like it's just in you.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's in you.
like basically we went from computer, phone, and now to your fucking eyeballs. Like literally, that's what we're experiencing next year. We're about to experience that next year. Like the stuff that
Okay. So there is this thing that this guy who used to work for Apple, he patented it. He got the patent on it last summer before last. And it's basically like it registers your heartbeat and your heart rhythms and everything through your eyeball. And so like it's gonna go on to like the things that you want to keep like safest out of everything. So it's basically like a thing for your eye, right? For your car keys, right? Or your gun safe, or your phone device. So it can lock and unlock. You know what I mean? Like the guy did the patent on it. I was in a space with him last year, kind of listening to what he had to say. I can't remember it all right now, but like it's something to do with it registering. But listen, here's the really fucked up part about it though. It was already in certain wearables already. You just didn't know it. They were beta testing it in like the Oculus or this and that, but like they didn't tell you that's what they were doing, but they were doing that. They were registering your heartbeat and your heart rhythms and your blood pressure and everything else to your eyeball.
Wow, bro, that was wild, dude. That's wild, bro.
I mean, we're giving our bodies over to AI. We have to. We have no choice. And that's what trips people out. People won't do it. They will fight it. They'll be like, no, I am not going to become half machine.
But like you just said, we are kind of like that. We already are. Like how
we
people
became
say
machines when we had the palm of our hand.
I hate to say it. Yeah, because we look at it this way, Creasy. Like, how do we work? We rely on what? Anybody can say they rely on a fucking computer. Any business they're involved in to some extent. to some extent, you're going to use a computer. To some extent, you're going to use a phone. To some extent.
Internet.
Yeah. It's powerful, man. It's crazy. Like that, but like people say, oh, well, I'm afraid of the, but then you're like, well, you're already involved in it by just being like having it with you. You're attaching it with you. It's like, it's different. Like, it's so weird. Cause I remember when I was younger, right? And as a kid, right? Like you're out I was skateboarding and shit. And I remember if I were to meet up with the homies, I was like 13, 14 years old, calling on my mom's house phone and doing that. But I was literally telling her like, yo, like telling my homie, yo, meet me at Jack in the Box. I'll be there in like 30 minutes. And if I'm not there, like, just wait like an extra like 10, 15 minutes, bro. Like, so it was always like, and I get on my skateboard. So the internet and all that shit, we had the internet, but it was more like we waited till we got home type of shit. Like, it was not really like that important. It was more like, oh, let's go hang out, chill, go to different spots, work, like talk to people outside. We didn't have anything attached to us at that point. It was more like just chilling, like different environments. So now it's like, holy shit, look at how different we've become. Like literally, I'm in the gym working out. I've done it a few times, right? You're in the gym, but you see people, they're like doing video shoots and like, it's just a different, we're in a different world.
But you got to think of it. You got to think of it this way. And this was something I talked to a guy who said that he had grandchildren and he said he gifts them with crypto. He doesn't give them like dollar bills for their birthdays or Christmas. And so he said to me, the biggest challenge for Web3 right now is that the internet has not evolved. It's still in the Web 1 phase. The internet has not evolved. Everything around the internet, everything that uses the internet,
because of this,
has evolved. The internet itself has not evolved. Because why? We cannot integrate ourselves into
these goddamn glasses.
That's
what we need to do. But he's right.
No.
See, I get it. You know what I used to do? You know what I used to say to Luke at first? I'd be like, what do you mean? And I used to
How are we doing this podcast? The internet. That's the only way we're doing it.
And look at it this way, though, like the dude said.
And a phone.
But that's what the dude said.
Yeah.
It is outdated.
It's outdated.
Because
the internet
we're using
is way outdated.
the computer and the fucking, like, because the phone, like.
The internet itself is just, it's not something that does evolve. It can't evolve. It's supposed to be what it is. Computers evolve. Technology evolves. The internet itself doesn't evolve. And then once we're integrated into the metaverse, can it evolve beyond that? Well, the next step to evolve beyond that is basically cheat death, where we don't have to die as human beings. We can exist as these digital entities.
Yeah.
That's Web 20 or 40. I don't know.
We're almost there, though, bro.
We're on some Blade Runner type shit, baby. What?
Bro, I love talking about this shit, bro. Look, I know Gypsy's a little scared. Look, Gypsy, baby, we're gonna take care of you, homie. Like, you're all good. It's all good.
I hope there's no bad. I think
Blaze Up said tie a note to a pigeon, or a crow, like in Game of Thrones.
We're all gonna be together. We're all gonna like give each other support, knowledge. The blessed part is Creasy over here, man. Security master, guys. Fucking mastermind here. It's good to know people like him. Besides him being a talented artist, and man, you just know your shit, brother. I'm just like stoked to know you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. It's a pleasure to know you guys too.
Hey, you always got a spot on here, bro.
You always got a spot on here.
Yeah. So you know what I mean?
You keep showing up to a monthly community spaces
all the time, bro.
Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow,
right?
Same time, 4:20 PST.
Stuff away like with you.
Donnie said Donnie, you said that you got the founder. Wait, Donnie, you got the founder of Little Hotties, and he's gonna give 100 ETH to one of our community members. Is that what
I heard you say you're gonna give away some dummy, right, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna give away like all my dummy. Yeah, here goes. Dude, I'm hoping we can get Sir Peters over there. Maybe he might be down to give away a God Hates or a hate or a God Hates or a.
You think he'll show up?
I'll message him. See,
I want to see his face with his voice. I want to see his face.
Hey
I think he's gonna be a little gremlin, like he's gonna be a little Yoda, and just be like,
Yeah. But
But mad respect to him,
speaking of breaking the bank.
what are we breaking there? What are we breaking today, bro?
Creasy was fucking beyond generous because he wanted to give away 2 NFTs, and we were gonna give away a Homeboi shirt, and I was just like, wow. To one, I told Creasy we should just choose one fucking winner, bro. Get winner chicken dinner.
So who's in here?
Yeah.
We're gonna give away a When Art Has a Voice giveaway NFT. So 2 of them.
All right. Yes, Gypsy, you're number one.
Oh,
You guys know it. #Creasy.
Yup. #Creasy, y'all. We got Gypsy in the house.
Gypsy, you're gonna win a self-driving car.
Yep.
Courtesy of Elon Musk.
Self-driving truck,
Crazy.
actually.
We got Blazing Kitty in here, Donnie.
Yup.
I don't know what to do with my hands, guys.
What? What's going on with your hands, brother?
I don't know. I'm gonna put my iPad in it too, so I have all my devices.
Blazing Kitty.
I know, I said Blazing Liddy.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's like a rapper name.
I know Blazing Up is in here.
Yes. Blazing. That motherfucker's been cleaning up lately.
He's cleaning the whole place
Donnie,
up.
did you get Donnie? Yeah, we got Donnie. We got Tracy. Yo, I think we got everybody. We got the 6, right?
Did we? Did I get Lady?
Okay, you got,
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't get Lady.
How dare me?
Right.
Shame on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right? Who else we got? I think
One
we got
more.
somebody else, right? Blazing, Creasy, Blazing Kitty, Donnie. Yo, who we got? Somebody else in here?
6 people. There might be one just creeping in. Maybe you should hear.
Who knows? Probably.
Is that everybody though? I think it might be. If that one person doesn't want to do it.
All right, so we got you guys.
Yo, I mean, you guys don't want to win a. I mean, I know, right? Blazing Up's like, where's everybody at? Right?
No,
Blazing
right?
Up's gonna.
They're missing the Creasy show.
Good luck, everyone. Yep. Hey, whoever gets this is a blessed person right here. We're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel. We love you guys all the way. So
they're getting. What are we giving away?
I was thinking a shirt, and Creasy's giving away 2 NFTs for that person.
Cool.
It's like
that's
like, dude, that's a Christmas, right
Christmas
there.
every day.
Seriously.
It's
All right.
fine art. It's fine art NFTs.
That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying, guys? Mad love. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good luck, y'all.
Good luck, y'all. Not rigged.
It's not rigged.
Of course.
Oh,
Lady, are you kidding?
Blazing Up almost got that one again. They almost got him, but Lady came in with the skill. Ooh.
Good Lord.
And she loves Creasy's art.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Congratulations, Miss
Well,
Lady.
hey guys, you know what, Lady? Congrats, but you know what? Come back tomorrow.
By
There's
the
gonna
way-
be a lot more.
By the way, too, Lady, I don't know if you heard the update. So she took just half of the edible,
I'm on half right now.
And get this, she said that wasn't enough. She took the other half like within like 13 minutes.
Good.
She took the whole thing.
God bless you, Lady. You and Jeff need to. We all need to hang out and just take edibles.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's right. One. That's right, Miss Lady. I know you feel so happy. Yeah.
That's right.
You deserve it, Miss Lady. And I don't know if you know this, Creasy. She's doing like stand-up comedy now. She's like becoming famous.
You said something about that, yeah.
So
I'm happy for her. So happy for her.
yeah.
Creasy, you got to come on our community space tomorrow. Write
Yes,
some jokes
Lady.
And just do a little stand-up.
Lady, please get on video and do some jokes.
Send you more edibles.
Yes. We're gonna take care of you. She'll be like, okay.
We'll take care of you.
But yeah, no, we're so happy you won.
Oh
Miss
yeah.
Lady.
You're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. But once again, guys,
Creasy, man, I love you.
follow Creasy. I know everyone in here does. You know, Creasy's family. He's always welcome here anytime, bro. We're gonna, like I said, man, we're gonna update us again, bro, later on. I cannot wait to see all the amazing success that'll come his way.
We'll see you back on here again for sure.
Yeah, guys. We'll definitely.
Yeah, the contracts are done. Contracts are deployed, so we're just scheduling the party, and we're dropping Winard as a voice anytime now. So,
Woo! That's
Yep.
right.
Tracy wants to buzz.
turn on notifications.
We'll talk about it. I'll try to do that for you, Miss Tracy. What's up? What's up, Creasy? What'd you say, brother?
I just said turn on notifications.
You
Oh, yeah,
you
brother.
heard the man. Turn on notifications. Collection's gonna be coming soon, and guys, big
Congratulations,
things.
brother.
That's right. So, guys,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
yep, we'll go ahead with the outro. But till then, Creasy, mad love.
Mad love, bro.
Woo!